Money in the Bank is in the books, and a lot of people are saying that this might be the best pay-per-view thus far in 2021. Honestly, it's hard to disagree. I mean, for me, WrestleMania was great, the Royal Rumble pay-per-view was great, Elimination Chamber was great, but I guess because, you know, crowds are back, everybody's moving a bit different. So, like, I got that feeling on SmackDown when the crowd came back in Houston. The 6-man tag, we had Bianca Belair versus Carmella, Finn Balor coming back too, all that great stuff. But Money in the Bank was a different story. Money in the Bank, it started off a bit lukewarm. You had the good stuff, for me at least. You had the opening package, and then you had the welcome to Money in the Bank, and then there was the pyro intro, which I crave for every time. We had that. Then we started off with the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which I knew they were going to go with that anyway, because that's what they always do. They always start with the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. The match was decent for me. I wasn't really interested as a whole, because there's a lot of people I haven't really developed to care about in the last, I don't know how long. You had Liv Morgan, Tamina, Natalya. You had Naomi, Asuka, who I keep forgetting, but I had to remember for this video. You have Nikki Cross there too. So it's a lot of people. There's a lot of them. Like, the only ones I cared about was Liv Morgan and Naomi. Those were the only two I cared about in the match. Everyone else was pretty much irrelevant. But the way how the match ended for me, it wasn't really a good one, if you ask me. Like, in my honest opinion, if you even give a shit, if you give a shit to listen to what I gotta say about Money in the Bank. I mean, there's two matches I didn't care for. The Women's Money in the Bank ladder match and the Raw Tag Team title match. I missed the Usos versus Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio SmackDown Tag Team title match on the kickoff show. I missed that because I was outside doing shit. So, by the time I got home, I was watching the pay-per-view on my phone, and I was watching the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. That's when I saw Nikki Cross was able to climb up the ladder while everybody else was brawling on top, and she unhooked the contract. I didn't see that coming. Am I upset? No. Is she my choice? Of course not. It's just I thought, you know, Naomi or Liv Morgan would have been a good choice. Especially Liv Morgan, because, like, a lot of people are behind Liv Morgan. The story that they're trying to tell recently, it just felt right for Liv to win, but they gave it to Nikki Ash. Ash Ketchum. I don't, like, what? Why is her name Nikki Almost Superhero? Is that what the acronym is for? I don't know. Then the second match of the night, another match I don't care for. Like I said, the Raw Tag Team title match, AJ Styles and Omos against the Viking Raiders. I thought we were going to see that on Raw, get that out the way, and then we have Orton and Matt Riddle take on Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team titles, but not the case. We got the match on the pay-per-view, and this is where the crowd is a big factor. But, like, I guess the crowd is more energetic now because, well, they're able to go to arenas nowadays. You know, before, if you look at WWE footages in the last, I don't know, 7 years, the crowd reaction we got at Money in the Bank last night is not existent if you look in the past 7 years straight. I swear to God. The crowd really helped this tag team match in my eyes. It did. I didn't care for it, but I'm hearing the crowd pop a lot. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, I'm not into it, but the crowd was. The crowd was very into it. And Omos able to nail Eric with the two-handed chokeslam for the win. You know, able to retain the tag team title. So, I didn't think they would lose the belts. Again, I didn't really think the match would be on the pay-per-view. And besides, if you ask me, I would have done a switch, but I guess you got to start the pay-per-view hot, so you had the Mysterio sticking on the Usos, and they win it on the kickoff show. Now, I thought they were going to save that match for SummerSlam, but I guess, fuck it. I don't know what else they're going to do at SummerSlam. We'll find that out in the next couple of weeks. Then we get to the WWE Championship match. Bobby Lashley taking on Kofi Kingston. Now, I thought this was going to be one of those, okay, Bobby Lashley got something to prove, and then we got Kofi Kingston, who's looking to try to regain the title that he lost in the most dirtiest way possible with Brock Lesnar on October 4th, 2019. So it kind of went with how Bobby Lashley, when he cut his promo on Raw, say he's gonna destroy Kofi Kingston. That man was not lying. He destroyed the shit out of him. He hit like 3 Dominators before he locked him into full Nelson, the Hurt Lock, and then retained the title. And Kofi just tapped out. Like, he took an ass whooping. It's like he was being punished. He got his ass beat, and then he tapped out, and that was it. Kofi did show some fight early in the match. Throughout the middle of the match, it was more Lashley dominating, and Kofi tried to get a little shot in here or there, but it just didn't work out. But in the end, Lashley Hurt Lock able to make him tap and retain the WWE title. Third match on the main card, by the way. I guess if it was that predictable to give Lashley the win that way, it kind of makes sense to get rid of the match real early. So I guess I can't be mad at it at all. Cannot be mad at it at all. Now, one of the best matches on the night. I don't know how, but it did, okay? I was walking this match like everyone else. I don't care. I don't care about this match. This match is trash. Charlotte Flair is weak. Rhea Ripley's boring. But no! They said, oh yeah, we heard y'all niggas. We heard y'all. We heard y'all niggas talking. I don't know how. At some point, I think right after Charlotte Flair told the crowd to suck it and gave him a middle finger, which I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate that. Charlotte Flair, that shit made me laugh. I was like, oh, okay, she's with the shits. The only problem with Charlotte with me right now is her character, which is the same shit for the last 6 years, which is, woo, I'm the queen, woo, I'm a Flair, weird little strut, woo. It's the same thing. I would love if she was like a mob, like you know, like a Godfather type shit. Like she has a look where she could be like literally like the Godfather. She has a little, henchwoman. You know, her little cronies doing her dirty work type shit. Like, I can see her doing that. And then Charlotte's like, you know what? Maybe it's time that I give back. And then, I don't know. She just becomes like, she has her own faction. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like after that point where she told the crowd to suck it, stick the middle finger up, that's when everything just turned up a bit. The crowd got electric. The chanting, we want Becky. That kind of annoyed her. And then, yeah, they weren't chanting, we want Becky later on in the match. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte both just giving it to each other throughout the match, hitting a natural selection off the second rope, kicked out at 2, barely did Ripley. Ripley trying to go for the Riptide, connected with a DDT by Flair, and just went nuts. They went crazy. The crowd was into it. Charlotte doing her moonsault backflip DDT on the Ripley. Remember the match at WrestleMania 36 that we were supposed to get with the crowd? We got that tonight. And that's exactly what we got at Money in the Bank. Kudos to both women. Charlotte Flair winning. A lot of people may disagree. A lot of people don't like it. Honestly, I'm glad it happened. Why? Because it was gonna happen eventually. It's not based on what I want. It's just I'm at a point now where it's WWE. You can almost feel that something is going to happen. Like you feel a direction, and you feel like a direction that they're trying to put out there is going to happen. Whatever they set their mind to shit, it's just you feel it's going to happen. When Charlotte Flair came back and she had this new attitude and she's kind of trying to be more of a, I don't know, like more of a devious demon type shit. I don't know. Like she's more annoying than before. So it says a lot that yeah, she's gonna win that title eventually, and she did in front of the WWE Universe at Money in the Bank. So, and besides, Rhea Ripley was boring as hell, so it is what it is. Maybe Charlotte Flair's gonna celebrate, and then Becky Lynch is gonna come out and do what she gotta do. So we go from a great one-on-one clinic between Flair and Ripley for the Raw Women's title to the craziest Money in the Bank ladder match, normal Money in the Bank ladder match. I gotta say normal because of last year. Normal Money in the Bank ladder match in 2 years, which we had in 2019. I didn't forget about that match. I didn't forget the sunset flip powerbomb by Andrade on the Finn Balor. Balor bouncing off the line. I didn't forget that spot now. This match was all over the place. Ricochet diving off the top rope whenever he's about to get launched off the ladder onto the superstars on the outside. You have Kevin Owens being powerbombed through a ladder. Big E, oh my god. Big E at the end delivered the big ending. I've never seen a crowd electric the way they were for Big E to win the Money in the Bank contract in so long. That felt like Dolph Ziggler winning the world title when he cashed in. That's that reaction. The crowd and the camera, I caught the camera shaking when Big E dropped Rollins with the big ending off the ladder, and the crowd erupted, and then the camera shook, and I'm just like, oh my god, Big E's fucking winning this. I refuse for anyone else to steal this moment. He climbed the ladder and retrieved the briefcase. Big E is Money in the Bank. Oh my god, and the love for Big E on Twitter, it was so... Oy, it was so good. It was so good. It's like, oh, finally. If Sami Zayn was in this match, I would be disappointed if he lost, but at the same time, I'd be happy that Big E won anyway. I still would have had Sami be in the match and win it, because it makes sense for this gimmick and how he is now, but Big E, overall, deserves this 100%, and I can't wait for him to cash it in. Now, I don't know how he's going to go about it. I don't know if he's going to cash it in, you know, because, you know, Big E likes to play mind games and tricks. Now, that's who Big E is. He's not a heel. He don't have to be a heel to cash in Money in the Bank like how a heel would do. Big E, 3 ain't enough, man. I need 5 is your Money in the Bank winner. Y'all want to go big? Then say that. And now we get to the main event. Roman Reigns versus Edge for the WWE Universal Championship. There's nothing I could say about this match that will do it justice. Go and watch the goddamn match. I'm telling you right now. Go and watch the match, and you'll understand why I'm smiling right now. Go and watch the match. If you don't like Roman Reigns' slow pace in the match, for me, I do because he's selling everything. He's talking shit to the crowd. He's talking shit to Edge. Facial expressions he makes, it helps a lot. And they have Edge in the fray. Edge is great on his own. There's not much I can say about Edge. The match was overall great. I thought Edge was going to win the Universal title after that spear. But then the referee came through. Roman kicked out. And then Seth Rollins cost him. He got involved. Edge booted Rollins off the apron, and then Roman caught him with the spear. 1, 2, 3, retains the Universal title. And then Rollins and Edge brought into the crowd. Roman Reigns grabbed the microphone and says, now you can acknowledge me. And then...
And his name is John Cena!
John Cena's back. Oh, you know, for weeks, I keep hearing it. I keep hearing about it. I'm telling myself, you know, it's not. Whatever. He comes back, whatever. He'll be back for like a segment. He'll be gone, whatever. He comes back at the end of Money in the Bank. I lost my shit. I'm like, my guy is back. He told Roman, you can't see me. And I can't wait to see what happens, not only on Raw, apparently, because apparently I found out he's going to be on Raw tonight, and then he's going to show up on SmackDown, because he taunted at Roman. It makes sense for him to be on SmackDown first, but yes, WWE wants to use John as much as they can before he goes back to film a movie, because he has to go film another movie after SummerSlam, I think. Or maybe the week of or the day of SummerSlam. I don't even know. But Money in the Bank was a hell of a pay-per-view. Second year in a row, great pay-per-view if you ask me. Second year in a row, Money in the Bank delivered. It's all I got to say about Money in the Bank. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below in the comment section. I want to hear what you gotta say. Did you love it? Did you think it was trash? Tell me. Tell me, let your voices be heard in the comment section. I promise no one will judge you at all. I'm lying, but just go ahead and leave a comment below. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, man. Money in the Bank was a great show. All SummerSlam looking spicy as hell. I can't wait to see what happens. Hope y'all enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Also, Monday Night Raw, my Monday Night Raw Universe mode, the aftermath of Money in the Bank will be out tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in for that. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'm out. Later.